Good morning. I've been putting this job off for a year. When I put this greenhouse up, it was wet. The ground was wet. And I could not get any fill to fill in these low areas in here. And just like I figured, when it rained, it would wash in off this grade here, and it would pool up in here. It wouldn't drain. Wouldn't go on out the other side. So I just dealt with it all year through the growing season, and had to pull all the tubs out. I don't know, there's about 100 of them, I think. Some of them are heavy, because we've had a rain not too long ago, and there's 5 inches of water in a lot of these. The ones that are stacked did not hold water very well. Some of them, has some small leaks in them in the bottom, so I was able to pick those up and triple stacked some of them. But instead of taking this wall down and using an old tractor that the front end cylinders leak so bad, that was another reason I didn't put the plastic over the top of this. I knew I was going to have to do some work later on. And I've just been dumping the dirt through the side up there, so through the top. But I raked it out with this old grub hoe, and I'll go get some more loads of gravel out of the creek and come up here and finish filling this in. I really just needed a couple of inches to get up above where that water would stand, because it would get this weed barrier, it'd be slick. It's too slick with that silt on top of it once it got wet. It's just a safety hazard for one thing. But anyway, there'll be some compaction, when settling in some of this. But I'll put another layer of weed fabric over the top of this when I get done. And I will go ahead and put the plastic over it this time. And, use it as a cold frame, basically, since I don't have electricity all the way over here to it. There's really nothing I can do for ventilation to get the extra heat out. As you can see, it's a low wall. I don't really have the head space for that hot air to dissipate in and go out some vents that, on the end. So basically it's going to be more or less a cold frame. But anyway, I gotta get back to work. Hopefully I'll get the rest of this filled in today. And it don't really take long to spread it out with that grub hoe. You can move a lot of dirt with it in a short amount of time. I'm gonna get on my tractor, and it's a pretty good ways over there into the pasture where that crossing is, where I'm getting this gravel. As you can see, I've got a couple more loads of gravel here. Got one on this end. I'll pull back. This end's a little higher, this corner, and this one's a little lower. But yeah, I'm pulling it all the way from one side to the other. Yeah, it'd been a lot easier if I could have dumped it from both sides, but as you can see, I have a garden on this side, and unfortunately most of my lettuce is on this end. I don't want to run over it. Not so much concerned with the turnips down here, because I got lots of turnips. I mean, wouldn't hurt to run over them. This is a cover crop basically, but I don't want to ruin my lettuce. Oh, it's just going to be a little more work, and it won't kill you. I did get a few roots and some of that. And there's some few bigger rocks in there, like I was saying, but I've got another bucket load ready to go. over here on the tractor, and we'll see where I need to put it. I figure that'll will cover the majority of that, at least half of it. And like I said, some of this don't really need a lot of fill, especially this corner here. And, I may have to put another load here and another load down on this end. It's hard to get in this corner because of this pear tree. I have to come at it at an angle through here, and as you can see how I get it dumped. I got to move all that pipe down there and that wiggle wire for the plastic, but I really don't like this wiggle wire. This really is some of the worst wiggle wire I've had to use. I've got some stainless that I used on the other greenhouse. I may order some more of it because I just don't like that stuff. The stainless has square sides on it, and it's stainless steel. This is galvanized. It's just got some wiggle in it, and it puts a lot of pressure in one point on that plastic, where that stainless has a square edge on it. All right, folks, I'm tired. I got a hump there. I'll get that wheelbarrow and bring it up to this other end. Kind of level things out. We'll wait for a rain. See what it does. Some of this settled, and we'll go from there.